Welcome back, Rare Talks. You already know where it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the YouTube. Check out the YouTube. Check out the exclusive episodes that we have on the YouTube. And today we're talking about why I would not interview Tommy Robinson. Now, I know a lot of people have asked me because a lot of people have got interviews with Tommy Robinson of recent. Young Spray, RTM podcast, Domino Effect, and just other people in general. There was other people in the past, and there's going to be more people in the future. Now, I was asked, would you get Tommy Robinson on your platform? And I said no. And they said, why not? It would give you views, it would give you all of this stuff. Now, let me just put this out there to every single person that's out there interviewing Tommy Robinson. I believe that Tommy Robinson is a bigot. I believe he's a bigot that hates Muslims. So if I believe that as a Muslim man, as a Muslim, in my shoes, in my stones, if I believe that this guy has an ulterior motive when he was doing what he was doing, and he hasn't apologized for the lies that he's made against Muslims and the Quran and the Deen of Islam. So no, I won't interview him just on the basis that there's no dialogue that me and you can do. I will never understand your point of view, and I don't want to understand your point of view, if I'm quite honest. I don't need to sit down and be cordial with someone for views. I don't need to sell my soul for views. And I feel like we're in a day and age now where people will interview anyone for the basis of trying to get content. Now, I don't see anything wrong. Do what you got to do to build your platform and get them views in so you can pay your bills. Bro, do what you got to do. Once you're not harming nobody, do what you got to do. But my thing is that I believe that Tony Robinson's an undercover racist. That's what I genuinely believe. And what made me think that was, I thought that from a long time ago that he hated Asians because he grew up in Luton, and everyone knows Luton is really divided. You got the Asian side, Muslim side, and then you got the white side. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's very divided down there. But what I didn't know was that he had something personal against Black Lives Matter. Because when the Black Lives Matter movement was happening, he was like, you're looking at our statues, how dare you, patriotic, we're going to come down there and show you boys. And they came down, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, Tommy Robinson's fan base, for me, they remind me of football hooligans. As a matter of fact, I compare the EDL to the NF movement, if I'm being honest with you. When you see them in their drones and how they're rolling, they remind me of the NF movement, the skinhead NF movement from Bermondsey. Anyone who knows about the Bermondsey boys and knows about NFs knows that them man caused man hell back in the day. Yeah, it was dangerous for black people to be down there. You could just get mashed up or stabbed up or hurt or killed just for being down there as a black man. So yeah, that's what his movement reminded me of. So if something reminds me of that, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I sit down and have a conversation with someone, because eventually you're going to say something that's triggering me and I'm going to bang you in your face and it's going to turn into a fight. Now it just looks like I'm just a reckless youth that's fighting people on camera. So you know what? I'd rather stay away from situations I believe that are detrimental to my mental health and could be detrimental to someone else's health. That's me personally. Also, I believe that giving Tony Robinson a platform to even speak is detrimental in itself. The guy's ideologies are crazy, bro. It's crazy. And, you know, like some people, yeah, they're very, 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 like, smart with how they speak. So they'll be like, they won't say their true intentions, but they'll say things that relate similar to it. So they'll be like, yo, nah, I let my daughter have a mixed race friend around the house and they all slept over. And like that stuff does not, bro, I know people that could date a black person and still be racist, bro. It doesn't not make you racist. You know, do you understand what I'm saying? Because you break up with a girl and then she'll be like, yeah, you're black this, you're black, you know what I'm saying? Or a man will be like, you know what I'm saying? You're a black this, you're a black that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the derogatory terms on my platform, but you know what I'm getting at. So just because somebody lets a black person into their house doesn't mean that the person is with black people. Bro, and I'm not saying that you should always look down and think, oh, well, everyone can be racist. But I'm just saying in general, he was trying to use the straw man argument. Like, yeah, my mate next door is black, so how can I be racist? Like, that's the straw man argument. Your ideologies and what you push out of your mouth is what makes you racist. The way that you think makes you racist. The way that you act towards other nationalities of people makes you racist. It's not what you say out your mouth, it's the actions that you have. So I always tell people, don't listen to the words of an individual. Watch their actions. It will tell you more about a person than they will ever say and reveal from their mouth. But at the same time, always listen to their words, because sometimes people reveal what's in their heart, small by small. Trust me. If you watch any of them interviews, you can see that he's trying to portray a new image to a new community of people to try and get a new fan base, which is not going to happen because you got people like myself that will shut it down instantly. So yes, Tony Robinson has made a lot of racist comments and a lot of fascist comments and a lot of Islamophobic comments, yeah? Lied about the Quran, lied about Islam, lied about a lot of things, says that Muslim women oppress their women. Bro, Tony Robinson, his whole EDL movement is filled up, and this is actually factual, is filled up with men that do domestic violence the most. Go and check out the people that was around him when his movement first started. Them individuals, go and check them out. They're all done for domestic violence. They're known for domestic violence. They're well known for domestic violence. It's very funny, isn't it? Very, very funny. So, like, yeah, man, I can't even take a guy like that serious. So I wouldn't put him on my platform. I know I'd get views. Okay, cool, my channel gets views. But am I going against my morals? And a lot of men out there need to start saying to themselves, do you put views before your morals? Because then what are you teaching your children for tomorrow? Because me, I'm not putting my morals to a side just for views, blood. It doesn't matter to me, bro. I'm a Muslim, bro. I'm a Muslim till I die, bro. And there's certain things that we just don't do because we're honorable people, bro. I'm an honorable person just in general, bro. And honorable people don't sit with dishonorable people for dialogue, bro. We don't need to dialogue nothing. For years you've been against, man, bro. For years you've been against, man. Then you showed your real face about 2 years ago with the Black Lives Matter movement. You really showed us who you was when your man them were fighting the other man them. That just looked mad. It looked like black versus white. All these years we've been fighting for equality and fighting to make this nation be a place where everybody can feel accepted, for this flipping bigot waste man that's got a vein popping out of his forehead like he's popping ecstasy and sniffing white every 5 minutes to be trying to destroy that unity. So that in itself just makes me not like him in general, that he's trying to destroy unity where we've worked so hard, all of us, everybody. And it's not just white people, it's black people, everyone's, Asian people, every nationality of people in London, you'll find them. We've all come together to try and to live harmoniously with each other, for somebody to come and try and destroy that, because that all that did is bring us back 20 years ago. All it did was bring us back. The black youths coming out, all these, yeah, let's go and ride out on them youths. Like, ride out on who? Oh, and then you got man that's rising up gang youths to say, raw, stop fighting in gangs and come and go and lick down these youths. Man then went up there with ill intentions, and I know the other guys went up there with ill intentions. It looked chaotic. When you looked at the whole thing, it looked chaotic. But we went back 20 years. That's the type of person that this guy, Tommy Robinson, is. He's the type of person to rally up people and do weird stuff like this. Of recent, he's been talking about the government a lot because he's trying to change his narrative and try and change his approach, because he knows that way weren't working and it's dangerous for him, because it just keeps backfiring, because Allah keeps mashing him up and keeps showing him, stop messing with the deen of Islam. It's nothing to do with no individuals. Allah keeps mashing him up, sending him into prison, mashing this up, mashing it up, mashing this up, mashing it up. It's because he's against Islam. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Muslim people in general are the most calmest, nicest people. You do have your anomalies of the weirdos, and we even warn against them extremists and them extremism. But in general, he's against Islam, the whole foundation of Islam. And that's where my problem goes with him. Yeah? That he's a proper bigot that thinks that he's right and he doesn't know a damn thing. It's not like he's gone and you know, like, I remember they did a documentary a few years ago with him, yeah? And you thought he would have changed his mind, because everyone, this is the Muslims. This is how Muslims believe when we see people like that. We're like, may Allah guide him, may Allah guide him. You know, I can see him become guided, blah, blah. Bro, he's still the same guy. He's articulating himself differently, but it's the same demon in the same flesh. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't let his appearance fool you. Don't let his nice demeanor and acting like one of the man them fool you, bro. And he's not with his groups and his groups of his little weird bodyguards and all this. Trust me, he's the same guy, bro. The same guy. Just a different demon, bro. Just more articulate, more sly with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I would never interview Tommy Robinson. You'll never see me on an interview with Tommy Robinson. I don't want to chat to Tommy Robinson. I don't want to DM Tommy Robinson. I don't want nothing to do with him. And it's funny because we have people in the community that will say Yeah, let's rise up. Let's go lick down Tommy Robinson and say to other man, why was you sitting down with Tommy Robinson? Now they're sitting down with him. And that just shows us that there's men out there that are just hypocrites, bro, to their whole ideology. Everything that they stand for nothing. And like my granddad said to me when I was younger, bro, a man that don't stand for something stands for nothing, bro. So if you say, I stand on this, this is what I say. I stand on this for now. Bro, and you see me doing an interview with Tommy Robinson, bang me in my face when you see me because I'm a prick. Trust me on that. Yeah? If I tell you right now I'm not doing that, and then you see me on an interview with man, that means that I don't stand on my word, bro. And just like Scarface said, bro, all I have in this world is my word and my balls, and I don't break them for no one. Yeah? That's it, bro. Some men don't even have that, bro. So I can't even trust man certain times because man will be like, yeah, well, this is my intention of doing this. I don't care about what your intentions was. I don't care what you was trying to gain. I don't care about none of that, bro. That's not what I'm about. I'm saying for me personally, I'm not sitting down with no weirdo guy that I think's the modern day NF blood. That's my ideology. I believe he's a modern day NF, bro. And if you don't know what the NF is, it's the National Front, bro. Yeah? The National Front, they didn't like Asian guys and they thought Asians were coming over and taking over their jobs. They were skinheads and they went around beating and bashing up people of other ethnicities. Yeah, that's what the National Front was. It reminds you of anything? They had the same flag that EDL used. Yeah, come on. I know you lot are not stupid now. Read between the lines. 1 + 1 makes 2, not 3. So I'm not an idiot. So yeah, big up to all the people that stand on their morals and their principles and they don't break them for no one. And I don't even don't shout out to the weirdos, bro. Straight. You know what I'm about. Rare talks. Bow.
Rare talks.